Hello.
All right, it's working. It's
Hi.
working.
Hello.
You wanna-
What up, shooters?
All right, we're gonna re-roll the intro. Turn it all off. Start over.
We're a little rusty.
Holy shit.
Yeah. We're a little rusty.
We.
Okay. All right. Probably should have tested this out.
You probably should have.
Yeah, but you know, it happens.
Wait. Hold on. Chop came in with audio issues just from the start. Okay.
Dude, but I fixed them before we went live. So
I didn't know.
Okay. It's Chop's fault anyway. We're still looking to replace him. So if any of you guys,
Yeah.
have any ideas, go
Send
ahead
them
and-
applications in.
Yeah, please and thank you.
I'm the one reviewing them though, so
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's only fair.
Yeah, but also in our silence that you guys couldn't hear, we were talking about how I'm in a private jet, and I
Yeah.
hope you guys all like it.
and for those that
Um,
missed the joke, Jobless said, "Oh, did your stream take off?"
Yeah.
Got him.
Doing better than my stream.
True.
True.
I
Yeah.
mean,
You gotta go live.
I
Right, buddy.
I like the idea that somebody made a joke about my stream when he couldn't even get affiliate on his own.
Who?
You.
You
The
fucker.
fuck?
What you talking about?
He's like, what are you talking about? You already
That'd have been
forgot.
fine. Yeah,
Bills. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
You would have made
anyway,
fine. It'd
your
just take
furnace-
longer.
your furnace had a better setting than you did.
True. True.
Anyway, so we got a couple things to talk about finally, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Last
It
of
was
Us
a
2.
stale couple of weeks.
Yeah, it really was. Last of Us 2.
it. Mm-hmm.
Some goods and some bads.
No spoilers.
Yep. I will
Yeah.
avoid spoiling.
That's good.
Chop. RTX voice, which someone might need. We don't know yet.
What the
Alright.
fuck? This man's coming for people's throats.
Who are we burning right now? Is it me?
Me,
Still?
because of my alleged background noise.
You have background noise?
Allegedly.
Uh,
I think it's Mongo's terrible headphones.
I don't
It
think so.
probably is. Those Turtle Beaches?
Yeah, I
No.
think they might be. Turtle beaches. Oh no.
No. And then we got GOG Galaxy, which is a pretty
Yep.
cool feature.
It is.
We've-
Yeah.
Yeah. Some Valorant stuff.
Woohoo.
Not a lot. We're trying not
Not a
to
lot.
rehash all kinds of shit, but a little bit of Valorant stuff.
Mhm.
And maybe the bucket.
I found the bucket.
That's good.
I
Is there
ha- I have
paper in it?
ready. There is. I don't know what any of them are, but I'm sure they'll be interesting.
Maybe.
Anybody added to it yet?
No, feel free to put your submissions in chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna add one right now.
Oh boy. Here we go.
So you
So-
typing it to me? Let me get the notepad.
Here we go. We're stopping the podcast for this?
No. You guys keep going. Let me grab some.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Anyway.
The Last of Us 2.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I do have to say, I finally finished Last of Us, just the first one.
Yeah, I tuned into a couple of those streams. How'd you like it? Because it seemed like you were super invested.
The game is very immersive.
Mhm.
Very immersive. It forces you to be that way too, and it forces you to be super tense. Like the whole time I'm playing, like my shoulders are up like this, and I'm just like on the edge of my seat playing this fucking game, dude. And
I'm not putting
Naughty
that in the
Dog
bucket.
did Naughty Dog did a great job in keeping the immersion and the tension the whole fucking game.
Yeah,
The whole game.
that's
so-
something Naughty Dog's pretty well known for is their storylines.
Mhm.
They do it really well.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why
Yeah, it
I'm
was-
finally playing like Uncharted and stuff. It's all Naughty Dog.
Yep,
Give-
Uncharted's a really good series.
It's all free on the PlayStation right now. All of it. 1 through 3 and 4.
Well,
So-
PlayStation needs some kind of incentive for people to play on it.
Oh, right. Well, it's the top selling console, so it's not an argument.
That's fair.
Smile. $2.99. Or was it $1.99? Was it $1.99 or $2.99?
No, it was $2.99.
Yeah, $2.99. Walks off stage. Savage.
Oh Jesus.
Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, so we a couple weeks back we said that they had suspended putting it out indefinitely.
Yep.
Because of the old Rona.
Right.
And
Hard
now
work
we
on a
have,
game if nobody's at work.
Yeah. Well, it was just the production side anyhow.
Yeah.
But now June 19th.
When? I
they
don't.
say
I don't remember what the initial release date before they canceled it was. Was like May.
Well, it's gone through a couple because I've seen it was supposed to be released in like February, and then I saw it was supposed to be released in April, and then it got moved to May 29th.
That's what it was, May 29th. Yeah. So it
And
only
then-
went back like 20, 21
Like
days.
3 weeks, if that. Yeah.
Not bad at all, actually.
No, I'm stoked with it.
Well, what's it was February 20th or something like that.
Yeah.
And now it's like June 19th.
Yeah, but I got pushed back so many times just for one reason or another. It was the whole thing. But
Yeah.
hopefully it doesn't get pushed back anymore. That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
May 29th. May 29th is the official release date.
I think he's behind. I think he's a little behind.
I just
Do you have
googled it.
delay? Do you have delay on Discord?
I was typing. Don't judge me.
Anyway,
Earth the chop. We already said that.
so Chop, have you played Last of Us?
I'm in. No, the most Last of Us that I have played is watching Mongo play.
Are you gonna play it, or are you just
Am I
not?
gonna?
Yeah, you're just not
mean,
into.
I have a PlayStation. It's just that I'd have to get the adapter because going back to controller, I think that I would hate my life.
Really?
It
Yep.
was kind of weird. I hate
Yep.
like the sensitivity of a controller for like trying to look left or right. It's so
Yeah.
crazy to me.
It's rough because for me, I just whip and then I'm like, oh, I'm looking left.
Yeah.
If I want to micro adjust, I just use my wrist.
I'm a lot
Easy
more
day.
comfortable on controller, so
I'm not.
That's fair.
I can't do it. I tried. I was talking to Mongo about this. Off. I think it was on your stream actually. Last time that I played with a controller was at my tattoo shop. I was playing Warzone. And
Right.
I couldn't land shots. I couldn't. So I mean, it was basically just me playing Warzone, but I couldn't kill anybody. I couldn't do it. I couldn't
so you're
even-
telling me aim
with
assist isn't all it's cracked up to be?
The only time that I actually landed shots was with aim assist.
I see.
So, but I didn't play for like hours on end. I played for like 20 minutes until he was ready to tattoo me. So
Yeah. So what do you think,
Uh,
Mongo, of the leaking of Last of Us 2? I don't know. I know it was like a lot of cutscenes, right? They were like uploaded to YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, all the spoilers, I guess, all the cutscenes. I don't know. To be honest, I'm trying to avoid anything that might give any like to the point where if anybody said somebody died in my stream, they were instantly banned.
yeah,
Like instant. I wouldn't say anything to them. I just ban them. I don't care if it was a joke or not. I fucking hate people like that, by the way.
Yeah.
Like why the hell are you going to change your Twitch name as a spoiler and then follow somebody? Like it's so stupid.
They weren't changing it. They were making those accounts. I was looking.
Wait.
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
actually made an account.
3
as,
accounts.
Like,
Yeah.
Blank dies in part 2. And then there was another one, blank dies in part 2. And there was another one like rip blank
so-and-so
part 2.
kills so-and-so, and
Yeah.
aren't there only like 3 prominent names in that game though?
Yeah. And it was like the same. They just hashed them over as far as I know.
It's pretty annoying.
Yeah. And when I saw it, because I was in your stream for that, and I was just like, I don't know what their thought is. Like, oh, they spoiled it. Like, even if it is a spoiler, I don't believe you.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
they're just trying to get a rise out of people.
Yeah.
That's why
That's
why I
trolls
just
really do.
yeah, that's all. That's why I just ban them and say bye-bye.
Shadow ban.
Don't even acknowledge them. Don't
Mhm.
even acknowledge them and just ban them and be on with your life and be like, okay, cool.
Yep.
And that's Sony's approach.
Yeah. But they were saying so there's conflicting reports about it, and I'm not sure what's right anymore because people that came into the stream said it was a disgruntled employee
Not getting paid
and
enough.
that leaked everything. Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's that or not because there was an article released a couple days ago, Sony saying that it was a team of people and none of them have any affiliation with Naughty Dog at all.
That makes sense.
So I don't know what to believe anymore, dudes.
It would be hard for me to like when I first read it, I was like, what? Like, it'd be crazy if someone from Naughty Dog leaked all that. Like, Naughty Dog is one of the best companies to work for. It's like very prestigious.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean?
as far as
and-
the developer is concerned.
Yeah, exactly. And so to ruin your career there and anywhere else for that matter, it seems kind of
Right.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
Well, and somebody said that somebody came into the stream yesterday complaining about, I'm no longer going to support them um because of the whole crunch factor, you know. And I'm thinking like most jobs have a deadline
Mhm.
which implements a crunch
Yep.
factor, you
Mhm.
know, like you can't sit here, you know, it almost feels bandwagony if you ask me.
I think like it's just part of like the culture. Like if you're gonna be a game developer, like you just understand that eventually that's gonna happen. The game's gonna have to come out in 2, 3, 4 weeks, and it's time to buckle
Yeah.
down and do 60, 70 hour work weeks to get it polished and done and up to standard. I think
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
just
to
like
be fair,
you know
most of the arts are that way though,
Mhm.
you know, if you have a deadline with photography, it has to be done. Same with
Exactly.
videography, you know,
Yep.
all of it has to be done at a certain time.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't see a problem with it. I think it's just part of like the culture, you know.
Yeah.
And I think if that's what you're gonna do as your profession, you should be aware of that, and
Yeah.
you should be okay with it. You know what I mean?
Which, let's be
Definitely.
honest, they are pretty goddamn aware of it.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. This
I mean,
isn't
it'd
their
be hard not to.
like this isn't their first rodeo making a game, for a lot of these people, and so it was crazy to me. Like someone would get upset, like, oh, they're working 80 hours. It's like but it's their passion. Like that's what they love to do while they're doing it.
right.
Right.
You know?
You don't just stumble into game development.
Exactly. 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 So I don't know. It's just it sucks that it's leaked, and I'm sure people who are Last of Us fans have seen the leaks and the spoilers, but I haven't seen anything personally. I haven't looked, but I
Yeah,
haven't,
I mean,
I stayed off Twitter for a couple days just to avoid it, you know?
yeah, but I mean, Sony was going around and Naughty Dog, where they were DMCA like striking YouTube channels that
Yep.
weren't even showing clips or images from the leaks. They were just talking about it.
Yeah.
They were getting
Oh, yeah.
DMCA'd.
And that makes sense. It's just
That's
like
Yeah,
great.
they've been working on this game for a long time. If we're to just get spoiled like that, they're not gonna have it. They're shut down everybody. And that's
Yeah,
what
they
like I
went
think I
into
was
overdrive to get it.
I was like talking to Logan. It's like, why would you do this? Like this is like this is like Sony's baby. Like it's alongside of like God of War. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And stuff like that. Like why would you do that? Like Sony's gonna come for you. Sony's gonna ruin your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just how it is. You know what I mean? It's a big company and they will find you. You know?
I mean, they did.
Yeah, exactly. They did find them, and
Kind of hard not to.
yeah, I'm sure they're gonna be lawsuits, and I'm sure whoever did it or the team who did it, I'm sure they're gonna be.
Well, the original leaks, they were talking about, suing the former employee,
Mhm.
but then it turns out it's not an employee, and
Yeah.
now nobody knows what to believe. So
Mhm.
throwing out
Yeah.
9 different types of information kind of throws everybody off the case. If the leaks actually were valid, nobody will know if they were actually valid because there's so many different pieces of information out there that are
Mhm.
conflicting.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Right.
yeah, but nonetheless, I'm super excited for the game. I'm a big Last of Us fan. I'll watch Mongo play it, and it's just
I am too. I am now too. You know,
Yeah.
it's man.
it's
What
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Like the theatrics, and the ability to keep you on your seat the whole time is
Mhm.
just, a lot of games can't do that.
Yeah. Or did you quick question off topic, for your stream, did you save all your stuff to upgrade the El Diablo?
Yeah, I ended up fully loading it.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. So I'd ask.
But I made a huge mistake, dude.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not a mistake. Let's just say early game for Last of Us,
Mhm.
for me, was a lot more difficult for a certain reason here. I thought you picked up a bunch of pliers as you went on, like you did the gears.
Mm.
So I wasn't upgrading things because I didn't want to waste suppliers, not realizing that each set of pliers was a different level up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
That makes. I probably would have messed that up too.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm not gonna waste anything. And then somebody's like, why aren't you leveling anything up? And I was like, I don't want to waste suppliers,
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you've got it wrong, buddy. And I was like, okay, cool, I like it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Upgrade
And
everything.
I upgraded like everything.
Yeah.
So
It's fun. Are you gonna play through it again on New Game Plus?
maybe.
Maybe.
See.
Okay. So I'd ask.
Play through it again on what?
New Game Plus.
NG plus. Yeah.
Oh yeah, where it's a higher difficulty.
Higher difficulty, you get to keep a lot of your guns and upgrades and stuff like that.
Yeah, they did the same thing with Far Cry.
They take the UI away or no?
No, I don't think they ever do. Well, not on Last of Us.
Well,
Maybe.
I was reading something about like a grounded mode.
Maybe the UI.
Yeah.
I've tried the grounded mode. I don't know if I don't remember if the UI was taken away. I know you get one shot though, and it's the hardest thing ever. It was not fun.
Yeah,
Not fun. But
I believe it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, moving on. Something that someone might be able to use.
You talking about
Okay. All right.
RTX
I'm
voice?
kidding. It's
Yeah.
a joke.
Yeah. The RTX voice program.
Yeah.
You have the most experience with this chop.
I do.
I mean-
So for those that haven't met Santa, Santa's another person from the core group here that hangs out in the chat and hangs out and plays games with us a lot. He is kind of notorious within the group for having background noise, whether it be his power supply beeping or his dog barking or him munching on some goldfish or whatever he's munching on that day.
Thanos' gauntlet, just chewing it
Yeah.
up.
I just always ask him how the Infinity Gauntlet tastes today because it sounds like that's what he's crunching on. That shit sounds loud. But I sat down with him and he doesn't even have an RTX or GTX enabled card. He has an NVIDIA card, and that's all you need. Even if you're running on like a Razer laptop that has an NVIDIA graphics card or any other, non-Mac that has an NVIDIA graphics card, you can run RTX voice. And basically what it does is it uses an AI to take out everything besides voices. Everything. I can sit here and power rack the slide of a pistol. I can chew on goldfish, Cheez-Its, whatever. Pick your crunchiest meal. I can just chew on it right into the mic on max gain and you'll never hear it. My furnace that's right there. I mean, I'm using RTX voice right now and my furnace is just going and you can't tell. And I have no extra sound software going to help. The only thing that you hear is me.
It's crazy how it works. Like I saw the clip on Twitter when it like released, and like the dude had like a fan blowing into his mic. I was like banging on the desk with a hammer, and he was just talking, and you couldn't hear anything.
Yep. I mean, it kind of muffled his voice a little bit, but when he's having a full blown construction site right next to his microphone, and it only kind of muffles his voice, that's pretty good, especially for the amount of background noise most gamers have. It's not that extensive.
Did y'all have to go into like the configuration files to get it to work with his graphics card, or did it just work out the gate?
So it's a little bit different as far as the install files. There is a contingency that you just have to delete, and that's just RTX or GTX. And you literally just take it out of the text file, and then you save the text file and restart the install. And it's just like, okay, we're good. It doesn't give a shit.
I don't know why they didn't just launch it to go with everything. I guess they wanted people to upgrade.
Maybe it was a ploy to get you to upgrade, but it was such a simple fix that anybody could do. Like I talked Santa through it in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it was done. Just a real quick deletion of a line of text and anybody can use it, which makes sense that they allow that. I don't know if they technically allow it, but you can do it.
And it works.
And the software works. So I haven't tested it with a non-NVIDIA card. I'd imagine it wouldn't work, but I mean, that would be further testing. I don't have any PCs here that are non-NVIDIA.
Yeah.
Even my VM environment has an NVIDIA card.
Be interested to see if it would work with anything. I'm sure someone's tried it somewhere.
Somebody has to have. I'm sure the information's out there, but
I mean, I have that AMD.
Oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah. No, we could definitely test that off stream. That'd be a good test.
That'd be nice for background noise for the Fat Man streams,
For the gym. Yeah. Well, I think the problem you might have with the Fat Man streams is you play music out of your speakers. It might not pick it up. And that's not a big deal. Fair. You'll hear it, but like, I listen to the music as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I can always just set that up anyway. And just set up. I don't know.
Jesus. Wake you right up, huh?
Put that away for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really consider the music.
I know it's not on the list, but I feel like we can rope this in with the RTX voice.
Okay.
Are y'all gonna upgrade to the 30 series?
I'm gonna let you do that and then send me your 2080.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Wow. Now the 2080 is going in the living room setup.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I think the only reason that I'll actually do that is if I want to get a more mobile setup for the stream. like if I wanted to, take it to the shop and, work on it there, I might go for the 30 series just because then it would be a single PC stream. And if I wanted to like, do anything else, I would like to not have to tax my GPU at all.
Yeah.
If I have a 30 series, well, there's no chance of it getting taxed.
Yeah.
But
I'm
Who's
definitely
gonna tax it?
games.
games and
Why would
streaming
you-
Yeah,
Oh,
games
I
and
see.
streaming
at the same
on-
time.
I thought
Yeah.
you meant like a dedicated like PC out
No.
there.
Yeah,
for
no,
the-
I'm talking about having a dedicated PC out there, but that PC would go to wherever, either the shop that I'm working in right now or my workshop when I get that all up and running as an actual car shop. Right now it's woodworking and blacksmithing, and I don't have a space for a 2-post car lift. So I have to, rearrange everything out there until I can get that up and running.
Gotcha.
Until then I'm out in an actual
no.
mechanic shop.
He said, "Oh no." No, I'm definitely gonna upgrade. I think the biggest reason, which is very stupid reasons, because I just want a Founders Edition.
Yeah,
Honestly,
like
I
the
don't
Founders
have a
Edition
Founders
type.
Edition, and I should. They had them at like my local Best Buy. They had Founders Editions, like for the 2080 Ti's, and I was like, I don't need to buy this. I just bought a 2080 Ti. That's crazy to buy another one, and I should have done it because they don't have them anymore.
Nope.
I should have done
Limited
it.
time,
Yeah, but
so they get you.
it is what it is.
Yeah, but for my main PC or my stream PC anyway, the big boy, that one I have a 2080 Founders, but it has I took off the cool part of it, and it's attached to a water block. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Okay.
like I should have just taken out that 2080 and put it into this one that has the super. But even then, you have like this angled grill, and you can't really even see too much into it. Most that you see out of it's like RGB lights.
Yeah, that's how mine is. It's that angled grill, but
Yeah.
I still want the nice graphics card in there.
Yeah,
But anyway, we can move on. I just want to see if y'all were gonna get it. I know.
I might.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
going to.
see.
It's not on the budget.
Yeah, What? You spent all that on the private jet, or?
Yeah,
probably.
I
That
got
shit
you.
looks expensive, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Bougie.
yeah.
I want
Do
you
you
to.
know how expensive it is to run internet up here?
I bet it's a
Jesus.
lot. Yeah,
Jesus.
can't be
you know?
cheap. Yeah.
No, it's definitely not.
When are we all gonna do the podcast from the private jet?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe we should all just fly up there. You know?
I mean, I've got
Yeah.
plenty of space here. You know,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
see that. I see that.
I'm
Yeah.
the only one in this fucking thing. You know,
Good luck getting Jobless to set this up.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the 10 hours off stream you spend trying to set us up in the jet.
In the
right
jet, and
locations.
all in different angles somehow. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Chop, move your camera to the left.
Yeah. But
RTX voice though. I guess it works with like the supported apps or OBS, Streamlabs, XSplit, Twitch Studio, Discord, Battle.net. You know, it's there's a lot of apps it works for. I know we didn't have a very good experience with it,
yeah, when I tried to do it, it was just static apparently. But
and I thought it was on my fucking end.
yeah, he was restarting everything, going crazy, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, let me try to turn RTX voice off, and then it went away.
Well, here's why I was going crazy. I literally, it was the same day I changed the water cooler out, or the cooler out on my PC for the water cooler. So I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
I fucked something up,
That's fair.
and yeah, I was yeah.
Well,
Moving
It was on my end.
on.
I've had good luck with it.
Sandus had
personally,
good luck
and
with it. I mean, y'all pulled me
Sandus
into
had-
that call that one day, and he was, I mean, he was basically
Yeah.
eating the mic, and you couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mic was basically the condiment. It
Yeah,
was insane. It was on the food. And
Yeah.
he would.
you couldn't
I
hear
feel
it at
bad
all.
for his microphone a little bit because he basically put it in his mouth. But
You can still hear the TV once in a blue moon, but
yeah, but even then, it almost instantly cuts right out.
Mm,
The only time that I've ever
Probably
really
not
heard
using
any of his, yeah, I mean, the only time that I've ever really heard any of his background noise now, since we set that up, and that was like what 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
Something like
The only
that.
time that the only time I've ever heard his background noise now is if somebody's talking on the TV.
I
that's
guess.
what I mean.
Yeah,
That's still TV noise.
Yeah, it just
I mean,
picks up
it
their
is still
voice.
TV noise. Yeah, but RTX voice is just
Yeah.
hungry for voices,
Mhm.
anything
Yeah.
voice related, and it is taking that in.
Yeah.
But
But
everything else is blocked out, which
but-
is nice. It's
yeah.
really cool. It's innovative, and I like it.
sounds a lot better. It sounds a lot better
Oh,
on his
yeah.
end. So maybe he can actually join the Discord now when we're streaming.
Yeah, and I'm sure that even for like even for people who just use their PC for Discord, right? If they're playing with PC players and they want to be able to, talk to their friends that aren't playing Xbox, right?
Yeah.
This could be innovative for them as well, because I'm sure that even if they have a super budget build that they can't even really game on, it probably has like a NVIDIA 680 or something.
Yeah. They could use that.
Some low end NVIDIA card that they can enable RTX voice on.
Yeah.
And they go for sale pretty often for like $50.
Mhm.
A low end NVIDIA card, and usually it does quite a bit better than your integrated graphics card on your motherboard if that's what you're using.
Yeah.
So spend $50, be able to take out all your background noise, talk to the boys, game on a Saturday.
Talk to the boys.
Talk to the boys.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna use it with this living room setup I'm doing.
That's smart.
Because I'm gonna use an old mic. It's like a Blue Yeti, or the circular one, and it picks up everything that like the conversation our neighbors are having. And I'm gonna so once I get that set up, I'm gonna have it like set up in the middle of the couch, and I'm just gonna have RTX voice, and it won't pick anything up. I can have it turned all the way up, so I don't have to like look at it to talk. I can like stare at the TV and talk, but it won't pick anything else up. So that's what I'm gonna use it for, which I'm excited about.
No, that'll be really cool. I'm excited for those streams.
Yeah.
I mean, I have that old Razer one back there. It's like a Razer Siren Pro X or something. I don't know. But I used that, and it would pick up every little sound. It didn't matter what adjustments I made on the gain. I had the gain all the way down to the point where I had to have the microphone in my throat for it to hear me. And even then, it would still pick up like keyboard clicks. And the microphone's like way over here, and my keyboard is way down there.
Yep.
Not everything is a gain adjustment.
I understand that.
But so I guess we can move on from the voice. We can talk about what was next? GOG?
GOG, yeah.
GOG
Galaxy 2.0.
Yeah. So
same company as CD, or not CD, Cyberpunk.
Yep.
CD Projekt, Capital Group. But pretty dope.
Yeah, I mean,
dope.
I got it downloaded. Basically, it's just a you sign into your Steam, your Uplay, your Xbox, your PlayStation account, everything, and it puts everything in one place. All your games are listed there. You can launch them from there. Obviously not your Xbox games and your PlayStation games. But you can launch like your Steam games from there, and you can just have everything in one location. It tracks, hours played, and it shows all your friends on all the different platforms who are online, and it's nice that it brings it all together. It makes it a lot easier. I know like some people who are like console gamers, like Logan, for example, one of my friends, he hates the fact that on the PC he had to download like Battle.net and Uplay and Steam and this and that and that and this to play, each of these games. So for him, he could just make an account, put it all in one place, launch it from one place. And it's clean. It's a clean UI as well. It's easy to do. I did it in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, I did it.
Everything.
If I can do it in 5 to 10 minutes, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. But I like
and
it.
I didn't have to ask for help.
Oh, surprising, honestly.
Really, it is.
But
yeah,
you didn't spend an hour on it, so you didn't reach to the point where you were gonna ask for help.
That's fair. But I like it. I like it. I need to use it more. But
I think that's what you like.
the UI.
You like that purple UI.
Oh, the purple UI. Yeah.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's clean. It's clean. I like it.
Yeah.
It's got a nice gamer aesthetic too.
Yeah. I like that it's still
not just a black and white text box.
Yeah, I like that it still tracks everything like game hours and stuff like that. Even like it imported all my game hours from Steam when I signed in. And so like I looked at like you can look at like Arc and stuff like that. It'll say you got 300 hours. It imports all that information over, which is really cool. You don't have to like start over. I guess.
Is that your actual time played in Arc?
Something like that. Yeah. What? What? Is that a little or a lot?
That's not a lot.
Well, I cheated for 150 of them, so.
That's
True.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily even cheated. You admined.
Yeah. But
you own the server. Might as well.
that's fair.
I had 560.
Yeah.
Is it how much you had?
Yeah.
I think I was right in the middle, like 4. I'm not even memeing. I think it was like 420.
Yeah. I hated the dinosaur, so I didn't play. And I think my like PC died while we were playing at some point as well.
Yeah.
You went on the cruise and
Yeah.
On
You
the
had
cruise
everything going on when we were playing that game.
Yeah. I came back, stopped playing, everyone said shit base, and I cried and quit playing. Y'all remember
Yeah.
that?
Uh-huh.
Y'all would fly
remember
over
it,
it
I
and go,
remember it.
oh, look at that, shit base.
Yeah, yeah. We actually would stop, plant our birds, post a sign that said shit base, and then fly away.
So rude. Yeah.
Oh no, I think one time you even had your bird there, and I renamed it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
we did rename your
you
animals
yeah,
too.
yeah, you renamed the bird shit base or something. I was like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
It took me like
Shit bird.
8 hours. Huh?
It was pretty bad. The second base you made was really nice.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Still
Then
shit.
it was just a meme. At
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point,
Then it was
so-
me. The one that I don't know what I was going for, but like by the time like I had given up because everyone was calling it shit base, it was just like a 3 and a 0 in the middle of these trees. Like out in like nowhere. You just fly over, you're like, does someone need help down there? What's going on?
Yeah, I thought it was like SOS.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on down
Yeah.
here? Because all I saw was the big O in the middle, and I'm like, what is he building?
The good thing about it, it was right next to that cave.
And that's why I built it
Yeah.
there initially.
Yeah, so we could just dump our birds there, and
Yeah.
It was helpful for the rest of us, inevitably.
Yeah. Anyway,
Even though it was a shit base.
rest in
well,
peace,
for
Ark.
me, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
But
rip.
GOG, one of the things I do like is like it'll tell you the games that you actually like own,
Mhm.
and then it actually like it separates like the games that are actually installed too, which is super cool in my opinion.
Yeah, because on like Steam, you're just like scrolling for what feels like forever, like looking for one game. Like where is
Right.
it?
Yep. And if it's a certain color gray, then it's downloaded, and if it's a different color gray, then it's not.
Yeah,
Wow, how very easy to tell.
And they do it based on, you know, they show like the game title with the art and everything like
yeah.
that too. So
Mm-hmm.
pretty dope.
yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if a
It's-
lot of people will use it though. That's what I'm interested in seeing. I feel like it'll be like a
I mean, when I looked it up and I posted it in the Discord to you guys like what 3 weeks ago, something like that.
no, it was like
last week.
yeah, it was like last
I don't
week.
know. Dude, quarantine is a blur, man.
I
I don't know.
feel
I don't even
that.
know what today is, dude. Until my wife asked me, I wasn't even aware today was Sunday.
Oh boy.
But from what I saw, the hype was real around GOG. So I am also curious to see how many downloads it gets.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't care as long as it
like-
makes my life easier. I don't
yeah,
give a
it,
shit.
it
how many
seems like
downloads.
it'll be really helpful, but there's no direct benefit for two GOG people to be interacting. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing specific that you two get out of being both on GOG. So I don't think it'll be like a big talking point, but it is super helpful for a PC gamer.
I agree. What's the next on our list? I don't remember.
Valorant rank.
Valorant came out.
All right,
And there's
so it's the end of the
somebody-
podcast. I'm just kidding.
Have you done your placements yet?
Yeah.
Did you place Iron?
Mm-mm.
What'd you place?
Have you done your placements?
Mm-mm,
All right,
I
then
haven't.
don't talk to me about what I placed. Doesn't matter. All right, go fuck yourself.
Gold 2. That's my guess. Gold 2.
Bronze 1.
Bronze 1.
Bronze 1. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's rough. It's rough.
That's lower than I expected.
I went 3-2, in my games.
Okay.
The
Does
first
it take win-loss into account, or does it take your individual gameplay into account?
both.
A little bit of both.
So
Okay.
early
So it's-
early on, I think they said the lower ranks, right? Will
Yeah.
take both win loss and performance. But
But
as you get higher, it just becomes win loss.
And it's heavily determined like in the lower based off of like the wins though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
In order to even play rank though, you have to have at least 20 games.
So here's a question: what happens if somebody leaves in one of your placements? Do you just play on?
yeah, you just play on.
See, I wish a game would fix this. This
I
was a
mean-
huge issue in multiple games
Mhm.
where people would just leave in a team-based game.
Yeah, I mean they punish them. They have punishments set in place, and I'm sure it'll go as far as to probably like ban them.
I mean, unless you're like Mac banning these nerds, there's nothing stopping them from just like
yeah.
going again.
Well, like they
coming
you can't even.
A bigger streamer last night.
Mhm.
They're like, oh, is that really you? And he's like, yeah, it's me. And they're like, oh, well, I'm going to take a shower. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oof. I'd be mad.
So-
I'd be so mad.
I agree. There needs to be some form of punishment. I mean, aside from the report, like
Yeah. It's annoying. It's annoying for sure. And the lower ranks are just impossible, I feel like, to crawl out of. Because I solo queue.
Yep.
You know, for a lot of these games. When I played Rainbow Six Siege ranked, I would solo queue. It's just there was no one else really playing Siege at the time. I feel like I was the only person. Now a lot of people play it. So I just solo queued. And it wasn't a big deal in like Siege. But in Valorant, you know, you get like you have 5 people, 2 of them don't have mics, and then the 2 that do have mics don't talk until you get a round win. And it's just like, dude, like I'm communicating, and I played a ranked game after I placed, and we were losing like 1 to, I think it was like 10, 1 to 10. I mean, we were just getting stomped, and we finally won a round. So it was like 2-10, and then the other 2 people were like, oh yes, a round. Then they started communicating. I was like, what the fuck? And then we bring it back. I think we brought it up to like 8-11.
Jeez.
And then they stopped communicating. And then we lost. And I was like, what?
They gotta focus, man. They gotta focus.
And I was like, what is going on? You know, and one guy was like typing in the chat his call outs, but like to the point where like he would shoot at somebody. He wouldn't kill him. They wouldn't kill him. He'd go back around the corner and then stop and type. Like where he was, like, oh, barn. And the guy would push out a barn and shoot him. And I was like, stop typing. Stop. Like, if you die, then type your call outs. But like, I was like, oh. And I got off after that. I got off.
Yeah.
I was like, this is crazy. And that's the hardest part.
Attempting to communicate, which is significantly better than most players.
Yeah, I guess.
But you're experiencing Halo hell.
I think y'all need to do your placements. I want to see y'all place.
How good I am?
I'm gonna place an iron because the whole counter strafing and standing still while you shoot and not crouching and not AD spamming and all that kind of stuff is just rough. And then I'm also aiming off my crosshair, not off of the follow-up shot. So I forget to pull down a lot.
Understandable.
Because I've been playing so much COD. So wherever my crosshair is, that's where my rounds go.
Yeah. And it's
what I used to.
Valorant's one of those games that's very frustrating for me. Like, again, like the solo queue. Because like in Call of Duty, like I can solo queue into search and destroy, and my team could be just dog shit. They could be AFK, and I'd probably still win because then I'm just like, this is great. I got 6 kills to myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm having the best time. It doesn't matter, you know? But
Valorant, there's so much time taken to rotate.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it effectively and silently enough to where you can get the jump on somebody.
Exactly.
If you're just sprinting around, the next thing you know, 6 guns are pointed at you.
Exactly. So it's just
I'm so bad at aiming in the fucking game, dude. Like it's just.
Are you struggling with crosshair placement or just aiming?
No,
both?
just lack of FPS skills.
Man,
you know?
both.
Well, I mean,
well, and again, he's not wrong.
Yeah, well, so for me, there's a direct correlation between crosshair placement and aim. If you get better with your crosshair placement, then you don't have to aim as much. Your crosshair should already be basically where it needs to be. Just micro adjustments at that point.
Yeah.
So I have to get better personally. I noticed that when I rewatched my VODs from Valorant, I figured out that I was placing my tripwires too low. I was placing my camera in the exact same spot every single round. I was using too much utility at the beginning.
You
all the
figured
things
that out?
Well, I was informed, and then I rewatched my VODs, and I was like, "Wow, you guys are right. I suck." And I changed my playstyle a little bit, and I noticed that even after I changed my playstyle and reminded myself to adjust my crosshair placement, like 3 or 4 rounds in, I'm running around like it's Call of Duty again.
What I like about Valorant is the strategy, and I mean I've had plenty of talks with Jobless. I feel like that's where I do well is like the strategy side of it, you know.
Yep. I mean, it's a tactical shooter, so I think military-based people are going to have an easier time with the strategy of it.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
My favorite part about Valorant is the idiots. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was playing, like, I was doing my placements, and like the other team, they were rushing like A, like 4 rounds in a row. They either rush like A, they just rush A from one, from either middle or from like showers. They would just rush. Right. And then I was like, okay, they're rushing A. We need to stack up on A. And then like I think it was 3 people went to B, and I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Why send one guy to B, and then if he sees them, we can rotate. But why are there 3 people at B? And
in that case, just send a cipher over there with a camera and then
exactly
the ropes,
Exactly. Yeah, and it was just, I was like, and I was trying to be calm and like talk to him, but then one guy started yelling. I was like, this is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, this is insane.
The rage, he gets it all back.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. I was like, whatever. It's
Yeah, but it's just for me. I feel it's just lack of FPS because I've been playing FPS maybe a year, and it's not even like a consistent
No,
gaming with FPS. You
Mhm.
know, so
you like occasionally pop on like a Saturday off stream or something.
yeah.
I remember the
I
old
mean-
Apex days though. The aim was just whoo, whoo. Boy, was
Hey,
it
I
something.
got you out of a bind in them Apex days.
Boy, was it
It's
something.
clipped. It's clipped.
Something. I don't know if you've
Oh,
seen this,
no.
Chop, of him playing Apex. I go down, and this is like Apex was like one of your first shooters, right?
The
I think
first.
so,
The
yeah.
first shooter. And so like, and he has like a mouse pad that's like this big around. You know what I mean? And so you hear him in the midst of carnage and these smoke grenades, like pick it up like his mouse and slam it out like 8 times, just boom, 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 trying to turn. And he somehow kills the guy, which is remarkable.
Yeah.
It is the most remarkable thing I've ever seen. We'll have to find the clip and show you. It's
so great.
it hurt my
You can
brain watching it.
Ship it over, man.
Yeah.
I'm
It's-
excited.
see me like stopping in the middle, lifting up the mouse,
Yeah.
and moving, and then see my character just slowly move with it, dude.
It's terrible. It's like, and he's got, if you watch that and you watch him play like Call of Duty now, you're like, wow, you've come a long way.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing. You make that kind of progress every year, you'll be somewhere eventually.
Yeah.
You know?
Eventually you'll be just clicking heads like it's cool.
Yeah. But, you know, solo queue is just an excuse on my part though. Someone got Valorant rank solo queued.
Yeah.
So it's just an excuse on my part, quite frankly.
Holy.
Yeah, he solo queued and yeah, he got all the way to Valorant through his placements and everything.
Who is it?
I think his name's Defran or something like that.
DeFran?
What is it?
think
DeFran,
it's-
like the Overwatch player? Oh, DeFran?
I'd have to look. Let me look.
He's a streamer, yeah?
Yeah, and he's from a different country.
Yeah, that's DeFran.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah, he got he got Valorant solo.
Yeah, he was rank 1 in Overwatch, rank 1, rank 2, and rank 3 in one season.
Cloud910's first player to reach Valorant rank.
Yeah, a lot of people have done it already, which is crazy.
That's
Hmm.
insane. What do you do once you hit Valorant?
Okay, so Tens was the first NA. I
Mhm.
don't know who he was.
I think there was a
Defran,
lot
right?
of people on EU that got it before him, but yeah, he was the first NA guy.
Yeah.
I'll probably never hit it. I think it's like top 500, top 1,000, something like that. I don't think he said.
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if they've said it.
But I need y'all to do your placement so we can all play together. Okay. Thanks.
But I mean, something to take into account. We are also still in the beta.
Mhm.
It hasn't released to the masses yet. There is a select number of people who are allowed
Yeah.
to play the game.
Have they released that
Right.
number?
Let's see.
Of how many people have been invited so far?
Not sure. I mean, most people that I've seen that have tried to farm a key have gotten in. So
There's so many people on Twitch chat like, I'm still not in. I'm just like, I got in like the first hour on the third. I don't even know what these kind of problems are like.
yeah,
I
I
think-
mean, you should just buy more lottery tickets, man.
I think I don't know. I never even considered the idea of not getting in. You know?
Yeah. It just never.
Yeah. I figured that I was eventually going to get in. I just didn't know it was going to take me, 4 full days.
Mhm.
And these people that are, having an issue getting in, what, 2-3 weeks later? That's woof.
Yeah.
That's rough, man. Imagine watching streams all day for 3 weeks of people playing a game that you want to play.
I mean, it just comes down to them not having the room, I guess.
I guess.
Do y'all think? It's been out 3 weeks? 4 weeks? 3 weeks.
I think it's 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Y'all think it'll stay as big as it is on full launch?
I mean, right now
think-
it's still the most watched thing on Twitch.
Well, that's kind of iffy, honestly.
Well, they got rid of the 24-hour streams.
Yeah, just recently.
Yeah, but it's
But
still
I don't
it's still the
know.
top thing. Even
Yeah.
Right.
yesterday, CS:GO I think had like 2 or 3 tournaments going on, which usually puts CS:GO as number 1, and then CS:GO is still number 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even behind that, which I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Honestly,
It is.
Shroud thinks it'll be bigger than CS:GO.
I think so also. Especially since Riot's actually listening to the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
with
okay, so this actually poses an interesting question. Do you think Riot's listening to community because it's in beta, or do you think they're going to continue afterwards?
I think they'll
I think
continue.
they'll continue. Yeah. I mean, their approach to balancing in League has been just add more heroes that are broken, and then the broken heroes don't seem that broken.
Yeah.
So it's a coin toss, but so far they've listened to the community. I understand that it is in beta, and that's the point
Mhm.
of a beta
Yeah.
is to listen to the community and figure out what they want. But I mean, with an FPS, a tactical FPS that has character abilities, that's a pretty unique style of game.
Mhm.
So I feel like the player base's input is really important on that one.
Yeah.
If something feels busted in every single rank, it's busted.
Right.
Yeah.
And it needs to be addressed. And I think they're addressing. I think their address to Raze was perfect.
I'd agree.
Bring the nades down from 1 to 2, give it a 2 heal cooldown. No
Mhm.
more nade spam. I am no longer getting naded out of heaven.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yep.
I
I
mean,
agree.
yeah, if I allow her to rotate, then sure, I'll get naded out of heaven, but she has to work for it.
Yeah. She doesn't have to throw a couple grenades in there and call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't just like throw a bomb buddy, wait for me to look at it, toss 2 nades, and I die. Like
that's the bomb buddy.
that's a rough way to
Raze.
go.
Yeah.
I don't think Raze is really that good. Like Raze, I think Raze is good if you're solo queued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair because it's hard
She
to.
has a lot of frag potential.
If you're,
She gets killed
good.
easy. Yeah.
I think either that solo queue would either be her or Phoenix would probably be the best. Because I played Viper and that's what I play a lot, and
Yeah.
it was very difficult for me to like, hey, don't rush. I'm gonna line up the wall in the smoke. I'm gonna smoke heaven and wall this off, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, fuck you. I'm gonna go mid, and it's like, what is, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Same thing with Brimstone.
yeah, and it's just it makes it super super difficult.
And Breach.
Yeah, Breach.
Breach has to be played in a really well coordinated team. But if you play Breach with a well coordinated team, it is just unbeatable.
Yeah, he's good.
Insane.
He's good.
I've been saying that since the beginning.
He's
You
good.
guys were like, "No, you're crazy,"
Okay,
and now
I
you
didn't say that.
finally see it.
Ooh, I didn't say that.
bull-
I don't
I
think
said
either one of us
Breach.
thought-
I said Breach is best in a support situation. And you guys are crazy. And then we started watching these tournaments, and you're like, "Okay, you're a little bit right, Mongo."
I think Breach is good support, but I think he can be good for fragging too, honestly.
None of his utility is very strong as far as kill. So
Well,
you
I
would
mean,
you would have to use the flash and the stun. Okay, it's with an exception to a C, which will one shot. But
I mean, well, you have the
Oh.
flash, you have the stun, so you can stun if you know there's like 3 people or flash, and you can push in there solo. You don't have to wait for your teammate to push in there and get
Yeah,
those kills.
right, but getting those cheeky angles requires you to be somewhere where your team can push a lot quicker than you would be able to after
Yeah.
a stun or
Yeah, I got you.
blind or whatever.
He's a lot more useful with a teammate there with you.
So
Unlike
same
someone
with
like
Brim.
yeah.
As long as you don't have a teammate rushing through the smoke, getting
Mhm.
shot.
I don't know who would do that.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy if someone did that. That'd be wild.
Imagine if somebody did
Yeah,
that.
it's just he probably shouldn't. He'd probably play like a game like Call of Duty or something.
He would probably stick
Probably.
to hardcore search and destroy.
Yeah,
That's
he
probably what he would play.
Yeah,
He'd tell you to smoke behind their spawn gate.
Yeah, that sounds like his brain's fucking huge, dude. Who's this miraculous gamer that you're talking about?
I don't know if you've heard of him. He used to be like a semi-pro in Overwatch. You might have heard of him.
He's probably washed up now.
He probably
Oh,
is
yeah,
washed up.
definitely.
Yeah,
I
Platinum.
mean, he
now.
was probably washed up then.
that's why he plays COD.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, it started off lighthearted. Now it's getting hurtful.
It's Chop, by the way, chat. Just so you know,
it's
Chop
100% chop.
rushes through smokes when there's 3 people on the other side of it and goes, "Why'd I die?"
I didn't know. I didn't say why
Hmm.
did I die? I knew why I died because I was a dumbass. I knew that much.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, because I can rush through and I can shoot while I'm moving.
Bro, I didn't expect them to expect me to push through the smoke.
Didn't expect them to expect you to expect them.
Right. It
Yeah.
was a total, mind fuck. They won. They were just better.
Oh, yeah, that's what they were.
Yeah.
There is also one thing that I did notice. If you push out of smoke, they see you a couple of frames before you can actually see. So it is not to your advantage at all, especially with the smoke being circular.
Yeah.
For a sphere, your toes pop out before anything else. So
Have y'all seen this edit your config files on Valorant?
I heard something about that, dude.
Yeah.
Where you can edit like Viper's ult. so that you can see outside of the fuck. Oh man.
So you can edit your config files for your NVIDIA settings for Valorant, and it makes the game look like dog shit. Literally looks like Minecraft. I'm not even exaggerating a little bit. Makes the game look it's unplayable, but you can see through Viper's ult. So smokes are down, you can just fucking see everything.
So is it just Viper's ult, or is it also like Brim smokes?
Just Viper's ult.
Okay.
It's just Viper's ult. And it's, just so you know, in case you're worried, it's not good. We had a guy doing it in one of my ranked games on the enemy team, and he got shit on every fucking time.
Oh yeah.
He could see through I was playing Viper, he was playing Viper. So when I ulted, he could see through it. When he ulted, he could see through it, and he would get destroyed because the game just looks like shit. It literally looks like Doom, like from like the 90s. It's crazy how bad it looks.
I don't know how they don't have a way to like configure that to ban them.
They do. They said
Okay.
they came out and they said it's very easy. It's detectable very easily.
Okay.
And you will be banned for it. And they are working with NVIDIA on a fix. But yeah, you will get banned for doing it. You will get banned.
Should.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Or do it. Whatever you want to do. If you want
Or
your
do
game.
it. If you want to be a cheater, well, get the fuck out.
Yeah, you'll get banned. So, but yeah, I saw it on Reddit and I was like, it looks so bad. It really does look like Doom, like from the 90s. It's bad.
That's rough, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how you would play like that, but yeah, whatever.
Especially with like the pixel precision of most players' shots. Like,
Exactly. But I'm sure like
pixels doesn't seem like a good idea.
Mongo might be able to find a picture and show you so you can. It's crazy. But yeah, you want to do the bucket?
Do I want to do the bucket? Do you want to do the bucket? You want to reach in here?
Yeah.
All right. What'd you get?
Why is Chop part of the podcast?
This only says quest density, so I'm going to assume
The fuck?
that the
Is this
question
World
is.
of Warcraft?
I'm assuming that this is just all of games. Does it matter if the quests have enough quest density? That's what I'm assuming where this is going.
Like more quests, or like the quests are very in depth?
Like the amount of quests in a game, like how Skyrim has just a buttload and Borderlands has like 32.
That might have been why the game was put in, was for Borderlands.
Might have been.
That makes sense. I think more quests is fine. Even like in a game like Last of Us that I played, I think it would have been cool if it had like some sort of like side quests.
Oh, yeah, that'd be so good. Like an open world side quest.
Yeah, which might be Last of Us 2 might be like that. That'd be cool if they had some kind of side quest that you could go and do just to get more like backstory or more in depth, into the game.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine.
I think that the quest density is subjective, personally. If there's a lot of like really good storyline to the quests, the side quests, I think that's cool. But if you can't give me good storyline, give me good loot for it. Right?
That's fair.
It has to be a direct correlation. Like if you can't give me good story, give me good loot. And the reason that I say that is because of games like World of Warcraft or Skyrim, right? Where you have a metric buttload of quests to do. You could literally spend all day doing quests for a full year
on like Skyrim.
Yeah.
In
World of Warcraft retail,
yeah,
you're literally, I think until like the end of time. You'd probably die before you ran out of quests, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot. Just from level 1 to 60, you could do those quests for years.
Yeah,
we did those quests for years.
Yeah.
So, and those all had pretty decent story and pretty decent loot or some kind of a reward, whether it was gold or experience or whatever, right? But if you do like a Borderlands style where it's just a quest to have a quest,
a lot of times it was just shitty blues,
right? Yeah, it was just, and it didn't really develop anything plot wise.
Yeah, we're here's for Iridium. Thanks for picking those turds up from that monster. Appreciate you, bud.
Yeah, like I don't know why I just spent 20 minutes doing that.
Yeah,
thanks.
Yeah, so yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Real quick and gotten 3 times the amount of Iridium and actually bought something with it.
Yeah. Mongo, what do you think?
I
think he's still playing Conan.
No, I'm not. I agree. I think it's situational. It depends on the game. I'd love to see. I think like open world type games
Yeah.
that don't have like a linear base like story. I
Mhm.
guess I think it works for.
Because then
But
the
I
game
also
whatever you make it.
yeah, exactly. You know, you progress however the hell you want. And those are the kinds of games I guess I like the most
Yeah.
anyway.
We would
So I
love
guess
Skyrim.
I would.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skyrim has like somewhat of a linear storyline, but you get sidetracked like you wouldn't even believe just doing the storyline.
Yeah, that's fair. I get sidetracked way too easily.
Also, if you play Skyrim, try to do it as a mage. Only use magic.
Don't do that.
See how long that lasts. I promise I know what build you end up running. Promise.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Everybody runs the same fucking build on Skyrim.
That's not true.
It's always the same build.
We'll talk about it off their podcast. I think you're wrong, but it's okay.
Sneaky
Yeah.
archer.
But I do think it's situational. I think like in The Last of Us, it would have been cool to have like some side quests, you know.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I guess Last of Us didn't really give you much of a chance to do a side quest.
No, it was go, 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 go.
Yeah, and to that point, I think if they did add side quests to Last of Us, it might have actually hurt it a little bit
Yeah.
because it wouldn't have kept you on the edge of the seat, I guess. So
Yeah.
it's really hard to say whether or not you should add more quests or even take some away, you know.
Are you
Yeah.
on Last of Us? You gonna play the DLC?
I got to see if this one has it.
It does.
It does.
Do you
Oh,
have
then
the
maybe
remastered?
next weekend for the stream.
What? No, he doesn't have remastered. He just has the base.
They
But
only have PS3 turd.
but I think they have the
That's what
DLC.
I have too. I don't know.
It's short.
Yeah.
It's short manga, but
Yeah, like a day stream.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's good. It's good. It's a good time. A little more backstory on
I mean, especially if you're super invested in the game.
It's a good game.
getting me a
I don't-
tattoo.
Are you?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
Do people have Last of Us tattoos?
I'm sure.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah. I don't even know why I asked that.
People have Borderlands tattoos. Fucking.
True.
I'm sure somebody's already got a fucking Valorant tattoo.
Oh, I guarantee someone does. Yeah, guarantee it.
I don't understand why people get like game tattoos unless you're like, you know, a pro or you have some kind of a tie to the game. If you just
Well,
like
they're
played the game and you liked it, doesn't really seem like something
Well,
that you would
like-
want on your body.
For me, like Last of Us is like my favorite game. Like it's if you ask me, what is your favorite game of all time? Last of Us.
Really?
Yeah, it's Last of Us. The Last of Us, God of
I
War.
thought we went over this on a podcast and that wasn't your answer.
Well, it is now. So.
The question was our first.
Oh yeah, it
Favorite.
was. Yeah. I don't remember what I said. Probably
Holy
Skyrim.
memory, dude. God damn.
Probably Skyrim. I probably said Skyrim. No, Ocarina of Time. That's what I said. I said Ocarina of Time, which I debated a long time getting Ocarina of Time tattoo. So
To Chop's question about why people would get to game tattoos. People game for different reasons. I feel.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes it's just that escape from whatever the hell they're going on with now or whatever. You know,
Yep.
it's the same reason people get fucking band tattoos. You know.
True.
Oh, this band saved me. You know, the game could have did the same thing. I think it's in that same spectrum. You know, that same psychological
that's fair.
from that makes them want to have some remembrance of said game, even outside of playing it.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I have no physical ties or monetary ties to Jeep, but I have a Jeep tattoo.
There you go.
I guess I can't really talk shit.
Yeah.
Well, I could, but I'd just be a hypocrite.
Fair.
So what's wrong with that?
Everything. Well, anyway, so I do Fat Man Gets Fit Monday through Thursday. That's where you get to watch me exercise. Exciting, right? Right there on Twitch.
Mhm.
Oh, you can see my hand there, but it's okay. Monday through Thursday, and the weekends I play video games here and there.
Yeah.
And then I do the podcast here. All at that name. What about you guys?
Jobless?
No, you go first.
Okay. So you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok, all the T's, at ChopX1337. And I play games Monday, Wednesday, Friday on my Twitch. at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and I release TikTok videos whenever the fuck I want. And yeah, that's basically me on Sundays. I'm here. Jobless, what you got?
Yeah, you can find me on just Twitch and Twitter at JoblessSF. That
Yeah.
everywhere. I stream never. So
True.
don't follow me.
Or do it.
Don't follow me.
Reverse psychology. I
Yeah.
like it.
Don't do it.
You'd be smart not to.
Probably.
Works. All right. That's it. We're done.
Yep.
Take care,
bye.
dudes.